Man. Shit, man, it be feeling good. Just having like conversations out of the ordinary, like with different people from different backgrounds of life. And I'm at work right now, and this older guy, the OG. Uh, we was chopping it up. He was like, "Hey, man, I was coming from the bathroom. He was asking me questions. So then, like, man, kind of had like a mental orgasm." And it's crazy because, like, man, like you would think that, like, man, he not in tune, but he was in tune. The dude, he Pakistani, and he from Pakistan, but he been in America since like 2011. So we chopping it up, and man, we just talked about America, how, like, man, everything ain't what it is, in which people know that, but then you got still people that believe in the American dream. You know what I'm saying? In which that's, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? But uh, man, it was a refreshing conversation. He was like, man, he had to start over from zero, coming from over here because, with him having, like, coming from Pakistan, having these law degrees and master degrees, and, being educated, in America, man, they didn't accept that shit. So it's like, America ain't, it could be good, America cool, but shit, it's, it's the trap, it's what you make it, you know what I'm saying? But, I have a different perspective. Like, it ain't just for quote unquote black people, quote unquote niggas, designed to make it, with designed not to make it, which it is, that's for surely. But man, it ain't designed for nobody to make it, besides the greedy, you know what I'm saying? Besides the capitalist, you know what I'm saying? Uh, but he dropped some gems on me. He was like, man, like, man, what'd he say? One of the things that did stick out, everything stick out, but one of the things that did stick out, he was like, man, when you successful, he was like, when you successful in life, he said, the three W's that's gonna always follow you. He said, wealth, women, and wine. In the conversation, we were just talking. I was like, hey, man, what you say again? He was like, the three things. He's like, when you successful in life, he said the three things gonna follow you. He said, wine, you can get wine anywhere. It's always available. He's like, the women, they gonna come. I had a big, I'm Mac Juice, so that I start smelling from ear to ear, and he said, when you got the money, when you got the wealth, you know what I'm saying, like, and it's crazy because I really want to have like a part two conversation dialogue with him. I think he was kind of like, I think he's like, man, we was there talking for like 30 minutes, so I'm definitely gonna see him again, and chop it up with him for a part two. I'm definitely gonna try to get the conversation on camera, if he up to it, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna find out, because I want to ask him, like, since you being in America, like, what's your thoughts on, like, black people? Like, you know what I'm saying? I really like willing, like, get deep, like what's your thoughts on what was your prejudgment about coming to America, and, like, what did you know about, like, black people? You know what I'm saying? Quote unquote black people. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to pick his brain. I'm gonna tell him ain't no one the right answer. You can't. I'm not the one to get offended. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it was a very what 19 keys say, a high level conversation, a higher learning conversation. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I really enjoyed that. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the conversation. You know what I'm saying? I do like intellectual conversation. You know what I'm saying? That should be having my mind blown like boom. You know what I'm saying? That should be refreshing for the mind. You know what I'm saying? Talking to somebody, having an intellectual conversation. Because when you have an intellectual conversation, when you see when you gamed up, the conversation could go anywhere. When you gamed up, the conversation could flow. It could go to various topics. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be gamed up. Some niggas just don't be gamed up. You feel me? Some niggas just don't be. Some niggas just don't be gamed up, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas just don't be gamed up. They think they gamed up because they fuck a lot of bitches or they get pussy. That ain't gamed up, you feel me? Or, they money, they always, bragging about their money. That ain't gamed up. You know what I'm saying? Unless you really get into a bag like that, then shit. You need to be teaching courses on how to get, how people can get the money, but people that's bragging on this little crumbs and shit, they ain't teaching you how to get no fucking money because they ain't gamed up. You feel me? But yeah, man. Yeah, man. It was a great conversation, man. He was like, what else he said? Oh yeah, he was like, man, if it wasn't for him, he said he got lucky. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, if it wasn't for him having a good woman, you know what I'm saying, a good woman in his life, you know what I'm saying? Raising the right foundation to set it off for his kids. You don't know how he would have did it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you gotta find yourself a good woman, y'all. We gotta find yourself a good woman, man. You can't just be sticking dick in any and everybody. Hey man, you gotta find yourself a good woman. What do that look like? What do that look like? What do a good woman look like? Should I drop some gems on what a good woman look like? I know what a good woman look like. She ain't gonna be all up in your mix. That's one. Two, she gonna mind her business. That's two. And then, I could drop 50 of them right now. 50 of them right now. I could drop 50 characteristics of a good woman right now off the back. I ain't gonna do it though. Cause y'all like thoughts. Y'all just want to bust nuts. Which is cool, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad. Hey, I ain't mad if you just want to bust a nut. Ain't nothing wrong with busting a nut. You feel me? Shit, y'all want to bust it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Fucking thoughts and shit. Niggas like to fuck thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like to fuck hoes, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But when it comes to, we talking about a good woman though. We ain't talking about thoughts and casual sex. We talking about a good woman here. You feel me? I could drop 50 characteristics of a good woman, but man, y'all ain't ready for that. But yeah, man. That's what's. I'm not gonna lie too. Like another thing too, like when I just be out and about, people just always just want to come speak to me. People just always just want to come speak to me, and we just be having conversations about any and everything, Thank God, for blessing me with that aura, that discernment, that good game. You know what I'm saying? Everything, the Spirit of God. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, man. The Spirit of God, man. The Spirit of God. I was in Walmart a few days ago, and the dude, I got my hoodie on. It just say certified man of God. And I had got that off of a YouTuber by the name of Book of Alpharonomy, Dr. BLA. And I didn't have this hoodie for years. You know, it was raggedy now and everything. But you still can see the lettering on it. And, yeah, man, he was like, what church you go to? I said, bro, I don't go to church, man. I said, I just walk in the spirit. He just, oh, man, you move. He's like, man, you move like you walk in the spirit. I said, oh, yeah, man. I said, I mean, I ain't nothing without God. Like, for real, for real. For real, for real. Even when I fuck up. Even when I mess up. Even when I mess up, I know God gonna be there for me to pick me up. Pick me up, you know what I'm saying? For sure. Even no matter whatever I'm going through. I know I could pray and I know I could call on God and I know He gonna be there for me. You dig what I'm saying? It's that real. It's that real. You know what I'm saying? It's that real. You know? I know that I could pray myself out from a bad situation into a good situation. It's that real. You know what I'm saying? It's that real. It's that real. You know, I ain't saying he like no I ain't saying God like no personal genie, but you know, man, he you know, when you moving right, you know, blessings just get bestowed upon you. Cause that's what I ask for. I ask for blessings. You know what I'm saying? I pray for blessings. I pray for better days. That's what I do pray for. But you know, it don't happen overnight. It might take a couple days, couple weeks, couple months, a year. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have to have faith. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to have unwavering faith. You're gonna have to have unwavering faith. You know what I'm saying? You know, faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. You hear me? See, that's going on a whole different topic, but yeah, man, I really enjoyed the conversation. You know, people always come talk to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, hey, man, I met somebody yesterday that was like, hey, man, I'll show you some, you know, how to do the stock market and everything. I said, oh, word? I mean, I'm going to see, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, people do be bluffing, but he was where he from? It wasn't him. It wasn't the person I'm talking about just now. And then this conversation that I just got on the camera just happened like 30 minutes ago. The other dude I'm talking about with the investments and stuff, that was from yesterday. He was like, man, let me know, but I'm trying to think. Oh, nah, he from Fiji. And then, okay. So it's crazy. So, you know, get out your comfort zone where it ain't just, you know, people that look like you who could push you on game. You know, this a gym right here. You know, it ain't just gonna be people that look like you or, you know, white people, Caucasian people, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be, you know, people from other ethnic backgrounds could put you on game. Other nationalities could put you on game. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm Mac Juice. You dig what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with the bitch. It got everything to do about me. I'm good, man.